Well, welcome back and hello to all of you who are racing fans and are fans of the F1 series. This is F1 24, the My Driver Career Mode, and we are deep into it. This is the third year, episode number 33, and this is the second year of F1. I was in F2 for the first year, and you can see here through the first 2 weeks of the third year season, I am ahead of Max Verstappen by 5 points, which is very interesting here. So you can see that I came in first and second. Verstappen's come in third and first. And Norris had a pretty bad race last race. He got tied up with somebody and had to go into the pits. So, yeah, season one in F1, you can see all those results there. I actually lost to Max Verstappen by 3 points. It was I was coming back. You could see that I had a first, fourth, third, second, but it wasn't enough because of his great races when I had a 14th and a ninth, a 16th. He didn't finish actually the second race. I believe that was Saudi Arabia, and I came in 17th. But what a great year that last year was, and then now we've started off the rivalry again. And speaking of rivalry, um, there's my statistics in case you just want to pause it or whatever. If you want to take a look at that, we have I'm in a 2 year contract here, and I'm getting some really good recognition points here for the R&D. But you can see here that the accolades, I'm in a tier 3 actually with championship points already, so that's cool. But yeah, you can see we do have a rivalry going on here. Me and the teammate, well, that's not much of a rivalry. But I need 10 points to win this rivalry over Max Verstappen. And we're in a regular intensity rivalry over here where I need 2 points to win. You can see I'm a rated 89. I need to get it to be a 91 in order to be able to win. But yeah, that's what's going on here. Here's our R&D status here. So we do have a couple of things in progress right now. So he's got one thing in progress as well, and we've got this. It was interesting because we had to do a bunch of updates because of the new regulations. So as you can see, we're actually trying to get into, I guess, the top six here. With Scuderia Ferrari HP. We're very close to them. So this is our progress history. You can see that everybody's performance went down between the seasons because of the new regulations. But you'll notice that we actually went down the least amount because we did a really good job of keeping up on all the updates and everything. So that's pretty cool. Here's the vehicle right now and the status of it. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and keep these parts. I believe we're just going to keep them as is here for the practice because they're probably the most worn parts of everything right now. So, yep. All right, so we're going to keep all these parts as is. The weekend tire allocation, they want us to do a balanced, which is fine by me. No problem there. So we'll just keep that. And we do have some specialists now. I don't think we had specialists last week, if I recall. So that's cool that we actually have specialists now. And let's go ahead and edit this and put this into the playlist. If you like this one and you are like, whoa, what are the other ones? Well, check out the F124 playlist and you'll see them all there. We got a bunch of series going on right now on this channel as well. We've got a brand new series called Planet Zoo, which is basically a zoo tycoon. And it's pretty fun, actually. And not only that, we have Police Simulator, which is cool. And we also have Crusader Kings 3. We just started that. And we also have Farming Simulator 25 going on here. So, yeah, a lot of stuff going on this channel. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying it. This series actually is the most viewed to like ratio, the highest ratio. 1 out of every 5 people who view this actually put a like down, 20%, which is quite unheard of in YouTube. But so you guys, the people who are actually watching this, are really enjoying this. So let's take a look at these goals for these specialists. And I am now in chat. So if you do want to chat with me, uh, I am here and available. So let's go ahead and take a look at the goals here. We are almost topped out with this guy. We only need 60 more points. He either wants us to not ride at all this weekend, drive 0 miles, or he wants us to complete 6 laps using at least 3 different engine components during a race weekend. We are definitely going to use different engine components because we are going to change them up. So 3 different engine components, yeah, definitely. So we are going to do that. We're going to use a bunch of stuff in practice, which will be at least 6 laps, I would think, and then we are going to do the race with a different bunch of components. So we'll go ahead and select that one. And let's see the wind tunnel engineer. We need another 530 points to get to tier 3, which would double the effectiveness of the previous perks. So that would be great. So we want to complete a lap using at least 3 different car setups. Those are different than the components, or we can achieve an average corner speed of 106 miles per hour during the race. I think we're probably going to do that. We could do the setups as well. It wouldn't hurt to mess around with that in practice. That's a really easy, known thing that we could do. So let's go ahead and do that and make sure that we do that. The power unit consultant is topped out, which is awesome. The material fabrication planner, I wish he was around because we could get her topped up, but we can't. So we'll wait. The quality assurance tester needs quite a bit to get topped out, but let's go ahead and do that. So let's see here. Spend over 55 seconds in 6th gear during a race weekend. I don't know if we're going to do that, but we can definitely lift and coast for 35 seconds or more. So let's go ahead and do that one. And then the strategy analyst, again, on tier 2, perfect the practice program, the race strategy practice program, or earn 12 championship points during the race weekend. I think we should just go for the race strategy practice program because we can definitely perfect that one. So let's do that, and that should do it. All right, those were all our specialists. Let's go back to the overview and take a look at the message. And another points milestone, 500 career total points. Just keep what you're doing. Doing what you're doing. All right, sounds good to me. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. So let's take a look here. I don't believe that we can do any R&D right now. No, there's no recommended upgrades. We don't have enough points for that. So let's just go ahead and advance, although we're going to get some weekly resources twice here. So that's really kind of neat. So let's go ahead and advance. And then we can stop it before the race. Here we go. So we got our points. And let's take a look at R&D here now. And you can see that Zhao is looking at aerodynamics. That's what that little icon is up there. He's interested in purchasing next. So we can maybe get the jump on him. Yes, he's right here looking at the front wing flap, which actually looks like a major upgrade. If you look down on the bottom right there, it jumps up quite a bit. It's going to cost us 506 points. We have 508. That's with a minus 29% reduction on it. So that's really good. Failure chance is minus 30%. So that actually means that it's going to be a 0% failure if we just wait until, I guess, not this Grand Prix and not the next one, which is what, Japan maybe? And then the next one after that looks like, I'm not sure, what, Shanghai maybe? We could rush it though and chance a 25% failure, but I think we should just go for the sure bet, and then we won't have it for the next Grand Prix, but we'll have it for the next one after that. But you can see here, we are actually, it has us in second to last, but it looks like our meter is above Alpines right now, and it looks like it's even above Williams right now. But this would bring us even above the Visa Cash App. But you'd think they're probably going to do something between now and then. So let's go ahead and I know that the lighting's a little bit dark here for the camera, but I need to see. I project this onto a wall, and it's good for me to see it. All right, so let's yeah, look at that. So that's going to bring us all the way up there. That's going to be great. Yeah, that looks good. We only have 2 points now, but that's okay because that's what we spend them on. So let's go ahead and Zhao's gonna get the wheel rim covers for us, and we're also going to get the DRS maximum slot gap. That should help our car out. But then again, I think that those are guaranteed. I don't know about Zhao's, but my DRS certainly that one's certainly guaranteed. So let's go ahead and go into the difficulty settings because we did lose the last race, which means we're going to be dropping this back down to 70, which is still on the high end of the hard scale. We kind of go back between 70 and 71, it looks like, because 71, very difficult to win. 70 is, I wouldn't say easy to win, but easier than 71 for sure. So whenever we lose a race, we're gonna go back down, and if we win one, we go back up. So, this is where we, we just looked at this. We know where we sit. Thank you, Mark. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and advance the time. Let's get our parts.
Okay, mate, I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but I'm afraid to say that some of them have failed quality control. We're going to need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.
Well, unfortunately, I think that was a powertrain, wasn't it? Well, I guess maybe it wasn't. Let's see, where was it? Huh. Wait, what's that? Right there. That was his part that failed. And unfortunately, it's going to cost her 183 points in order to get it. So we do not get any drag reduction from those wheel rim covers. Looks like he tried to press it, and because failure chances at minus 30. So maybe we only had a 25% chance, and he sped it up, and it failed. That guy, I don't know, not good for much. Let's put it that way. Not a great partner, but it's a challenge, and I kind of like that. So this Australia track is a little bit difficult. So let's go ahead and go to the race weekend, and let's kick this thing off. So we're going to go to practice session in Australia, and we will see how we do. I do like this track, though. It's just a little bit technical and a little bit difficult. So we'll see how we do here. We do need to perfect the racing program, though. All right, let's see what Mark has to say. Looks like you can see some of those turns are very tight. So we'll see what that's all about here. But and it also looks like qualifying and the race are going to be in the wet. In the wet. So we may have a really wet qualifying and a wet race, but practice looks really good. So let's go ahead and go to practice session. And we are going to go to the track. Looks like we got race strategy, tire management, and ERS management. Boy, the ERS management has been a little bit rough for us. Plus, I haven't played this in a while, so it's going to be...
Albert Park welcomes you. Let's get this show on the road then. It's practice here in Australia.
It's going to be a little learning curve for me to get back into this. So, the first thing we want to do is we want to go to car setup.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Yeah, I did get some DRS upgrade, so that at least we got that going for us, which is nice. We can get 480 points from this. practice, so that's cool. They recommend a balanced setup here. Let's take a look and see if we have a customized one. Let's go and load one up and see. Australia is what we're looking for. Right there at the very top, we have one. And we also have one down here with our Kickstarter Australia F1. So let's go to that. I believe that's the one we used last year. So let's just see what that's all about. Well, it looks like it's a little bit more downforce than the balanced. So that's fine. That's fine. We'll take some fuel off this. We don't need that much fuel. But maybe we should just do the race strategy first. And sometimes we do usually do the tires and stuff first. But this time let's do the race strategy first and see how that goes. Or maybe not. I'm thinking now. I haven't played in a while, so should we go with the race strategy, or maybe should we do like the ERS management? It's just that I'd rather have some fresh tires, and see. Although it does recommend a medium tire for this, and I think right now we're set up to do the medium tire in practice session number 2. So. But I think we probably could use it. You know what? Let's see. Let's go to the race strategy. And there's medium. Okay. So yeah, we can use that in practice number 1. And let's go ahead and do that. Let's get out on the track. We haven't raced in a while, so let's see how this goes. Whoa.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
I do remember this track. Yeah, I got first place in the speed trap so far. That's kind of cool. That was pretty good right through there. Careful through here, though. Well, that was a little wide, to say the least. On the gas. Yeah, I don't mind getting on those rumble strips there. Oh, got up to 208 that time. We still have plenty of ERS, which is nice. You know, I have a feeling this race is going to be very competitive. If I can just race some clean laps and not stick it into the wall right there. And I also turned off, you know, a little bit of the helpers, right? So I don't know exactly the best racing line through those straightaways. So I'm kind of guessing. But thank you for getting out of my way, because I'm running the race strategy here. I know it's practice, but I'm running a race strategy. And I am laying off the gas through those curves, going into those turns, so that I can make sure that I get the that goal right. So we're going to keep on going here. We want to get through all the laps. We want to perfect this thing. So that means we got to get to 50 points. This is the turn right there that I have to be careful with. If I push it out into the gravel, it's really a bad thing. You can tell I'm laying off the gas right there and then pushing it down at the apex. Put the ERS on here and see if we can get it going pretty fast. Yeah, we got to 209 that time. Nice. 209 miles an hour. Oh, I cut that a little too quick, didn't I? That's the turn right there. Don't want to go too wide there. You put that thing out in the gravel, bad news follows. All right, last lap. Ooh, I almost touched that wall. The car in front of us is going pretty good. Wonder who that is. It could be one of the top guys, Norris or Verstappen or Leclerc. He's really zipping around this track and staying in front of me. Let's see if we can find out who that is.
Leclerc ahead. Okay, yeah. So their best lap time, 1 minute 20.7.
Yeah, that's Leclerc, and I get all messed up because I took my hand off the wheel for a sec. That's all right. We're fine.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
All right, let's go back to the garage. And let's take a look at the numbers. So, yeah, I figured that was somebody fast like Leclerc because he was doing very well. So we did use a medium compound. We got a tire wear factor of 0.72, which is great. Our expected fuel usage, average fuel burn was less than what we expected, so that's great. So 32.58 is what we want to keep in mind. I'll go ahead and put that number in the chat. That is the fuel load that they want us to use, but we're definitely going to put a little bit more than that, because we tend to run a little faster during the race and burn off a little more fuel. So we'll put 32.58 in the chat. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. And you can see our lap times. went up as expected as the tires wear a bit, but we are definitely underneath what the expected was. So that's very good. Okay, and I believe we did do 5 out of 5. We did. So let's go ahead and go to the ERS management. We want to stay within the racing line. We want to get a corner tacking. It's all good. We should be able to do this. So we do it on the same medium tires. We could use a different tire, like could even use a hard tire, but we could use a soft tire. Yeah, why don't we? Oh wait, I don't need to go that many laps for this. So let's go ahead and go back to the. Oh, and we do want to change the car setup a little bit. Remember, because they want us to modify it slightly. So let's go down to 4 laps here, and then, I could push this down a little bit. I don't need to have that much wing. I mean, it's nice to have it, but this will let us go a little bit faster as well. So let's go ahead and go to the ERS management. Recommends a medium tire, right? Well, everything recommends a medium tire, but let's go to soft. Let's go to the soft tire. So the soft tire, and then we'll see
Okay,
if we
on this
can,
test I want you to focus on managing your ERS. It's really important for our overall race pace, and so a reminder that you've got modes to play with in your MFD. See how they feel for you and see how different modes drain the battery.
Yeah, I know how they do. Right now we're a none, so let's go on medium. Let's not use it at all. Well, at least not much. And let's see if we can stay below the delta.
Nice one. Okay, reminder, a neat way to recharge the batteries by lifting at certain points when you feel you can and by gentle braking. Try those this lap and see how you get on.
We're staying below the delta. We're almost in the purple. Well, I think using these soft tires was the key here. You got optimal?
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
All right. Boy, that's a switch up from the last race, remember? Boy, last race we had a tough time with the ERS, but this time we didn't even use it. I really didn't use it. You can see overtake deployment percentage 0.75%. So yeah, we harvested a lot of energy and didn't deploy much. Now sure, it did deploy some because I had it set to medium, but as you can see, that's where the dip is right there, right between sectors 2 and 3. But after that, I didn't even use it at all. So that was really good, and we got a 5 out of 5. So awesome. Let's go ahead and might as well keep doing the tire management. But since we're going back to the car setup to basically finish this thing up, let's go back up to like 5.2 laps, and let's just go in the middle of it, 28:34, and that should take care of the specialist goals. You can see that we're really close to everybody there, and that was on that soft tire lap that I didn't use hardly any ERS, so I can go faster than that. All right, let's go to the tire management. They want us to use the medium tires. I guess we could. We could use the soft tires. I don't want to really use the medium because we've already used them for 4 laps. So let's just go ahead and use our second set of softs. Use our second set of softs. And now we can use some ERS actually. So should be able to get a really fast lap in here as well. Although I do kind of want to.
We need to be sure we can manage the tyres through a lap, so try to keep the wear down through each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit.
So.
Because temperature's so important for your tyres, cool down laps are now vital after a push lap so that we don't light up the rubber too much, not to mention recharging the battery.
We're looking good on the tires.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data.
Well, we got the low tire wear, so that's really
come
good.
on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Go, go. All right, thanks, Daniel. Welcome. Yep. Racing game looks real. I know, huh? It's really cool. So we used a soft compound, and we got up there to the perfect level. The lap time was 1:19.3, and expected is 1:21.6. So actual tire lifespan is 13 laps. Expected tire lifespan 9 laps. So we did really well. We got all of our resource points of 480 all in one session, and we also completed that specialist goal as well. And you can see that I got in first place here during the practice session. That lap was a very, very, very good lap. I really can't say how well that lap was because it was fantastic. We don't even need to go to the next practice sessions. We've done all these laps. We could go here to the vehicle and just switch us over for the qualifying. Yeah, it's a bunch of fitting time, but that's okay. We're not going to go back out. Oops. We're not going to go back out there. And we're actually going to be skipping the next two practice sessions. We don't need it. We're good. All right, there we go. 1 hour of time that we need to do. Let's go ahead and accelerate the time and get out of this. I think we're going to stay in first here. We put in 7 laps, so Leclerc put in 6. And we did some good practice there. We finished all the programs and everything, so.
And if today's practice session is anything to go by, we're in for an exceptional weekend.
What do you think of NASCAR game? You played it? I haven't played it, but I've seen it. I've been watching some people play it. Oh, it looks so good. I had a poll on my channel here if anyone wanted me to play the NASCAR game, and only 2 people actually responded to the poll, and both of them said no. So, yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but Yeah, I mean, I was gonna play it. I was gonna buy it because it went on sale for a little while there. It went half off, and I was gonna buy it and I was gonna play it, but no one said they wanted to see it. So um, maybe when it goes on sale later on again, I'll just go ahead and. I know you say yes. I say yes too because it looks amazing. And it's their first foray into the console. Um, and look at that: goal pass, goal pass, goal pass, goal active. So complete laps using at least 3 different engine components. Well, we're definitely going to do that because we just changed all those other components. So we should be good to go. I think that what we ought to do though is just skip all the way to the qualifying because we don't need to do any more practice. So let's go ahead and skip to the qualifying. Yes, we do want to skip. And we should have all of our components fitted by then, I would think, since it said it was going to take an hour. Yeah, NASCAR is pretty cool. You can do trucks, you can do the ARCA Menard series, you can do the NASCAR Cup series. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. I wish people wanted me to play it. All right, we got some good experience there on the track. We're up to 81 experience. Boy, those numbers are really high comparison to where we started in the first year of this career mode. This has been a long journey, but it's been a lot of fun. We had some
Hello,
major
everyone.
battles.
It is time for qualifying at one of our very favourite stops on the calendar. It's Albert Park, and we're about to take the cars right up to the edge.
Yeah. So we've had some great battles. Norris and I, especially, and Verstappen and I have had some battles when he got three of his 4 tires off the track at one point. That was pretty crazy. So we've had some fun things. They want us to use intermediates here, and we will definitely do that. This is obviously for the. Yep, all of our components have been switched. This is for our qualifying. So it looks like we're going to be in the wet, and the track is about as well. It looks like the track is actually going to get a little bit warmer here in 10 minutes, sorry, but it says that sometimes, and it doesn't. But the track is pretty clear right now. Where's our tire? Yeah, we got a bunch of intermediates. Let's just get out on the track, right? Enough dilly-dallying. Let's go to the track. Let's keep the setup as is. Do a flying lap. Let's get out there. This track look hard? It is. It is a technical track. This is one of the tougher tracks, I think, on the circuit because it has some really technical areas that you have to be very careful about. And you go into the gravel pit, that is not good. You hit this wall here, or you hit the wall out of, was it turn 3, I think it is? You're in deep trouble. And here you want to really get as close to that wall as you possibly can to not lose as much speed as you can. This is the turn right here. You put this thing into that wall and you're done for. And the grass kind of encroaches, and this section here is kind of tricky too because you really want an outside line there and then come into the inside.
Push down to P13.
Through that. You don't want to get on the grass too much there. It's a little easier with the intermediates because you're not going as fast, but it's still not easy. All right, Verstappen just put it in a 130. That's so much. I mean, we had a 119 in practice, and Verstappen just put it in a 130, so that just shows you how slow the intermediates are in comparison to the soft tires. But the full wets are even slower. All right, we just put it in a 129.8, which is pretty close to what he did. It might be just a slightly bit better than him. Stick to oval track, and I do just fine. Yeah, I bet. Some of those, there's a couple of NASCAR tracks, though, that are not quite ovals, but you think they're ovals, and you still have to slow down and stuff. So some of them are technical, and then, of course, they have a couple of, it's road races, basically, that aren't on ovals. So let's look at the session info here. And, yeah, I just barely beat George Russell plus 2.55. Wondering, though, if I should... it is a full qualifying, so we'll have 2 more sessions of this. Hopefully not all in the rain, but I'm just wondering, like right now the track is at 75 degrees. It says it's going to go to 76 degrees here in 5 minutes. So let's just take a look at the qualifying 1 temperature right here and see if it changes and goes to 76. Because if it does go to 76, then we should be able to get a little bit more speed. Oh, track's at 76 right now. You can see that. It just kind of went from 75 to 76, back to 75, and now back to 76. The weather in 5 minutes is supposed to be sunny. I'm not sure if that's going to be true because right now it's still wet. We can take a look and see. Is anybody out there? No, the track's clear. Nobody is out there on the track. We did get up to 188 miles an hour, though. We were first to that speed trap, so that's pretty cool. Oh, you can see that Lando Norris, our our nemesis, has put in a 129.9. So we could put the the track. It says now it's sunny. Should we go to the track 76? Should we put on a dry tire just to see what happens? Well, what do we got to lose, right? Let's try it. I'm all for trying it. Hopefully the track's not too wet. Let's go to the track, see what happens. Yeah. A suitable tire. We could just ignore it and go. Let's ignore it and go to the track. Let's try this and see what happens with our soft tire. They're like, don't do it, don't do it. I am feeling a little traction issue. Oh, like right there? Oh my gosh, I almost spun out. Maybe this isn't the tire. Sorry, we already had it pretty. I'm the only one on softs. You hear my car spinning out a little bit. No, this isn't the right tire. Oh, it's so bad. This was not the way to go. Oh no, I almost cracked it up into the wall. Yeah, okay. Well, how about we go ahead and return to the garage? That is not going to be the tire that we can use right now. But what we can do, though, is we can use an intermediate tire. And let's just see if everybody else is still using intermediates. They are. Let's go back to the wet and use this intermediate tire. And we'll still have these still to go. So let's go ahead and fit that one up. And then let's get back out on the track. I think we'll have enough to actually do another qualifying lap here. Let's see. Do I have just enough time to do a qualifying lap? 26 seconds. We need to get to the start before 22 seconds from now. This straightaway here. Yeah. 13 seconds, 12. Okay, Leclerc just did a 129.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
Wow. Oh, look, everybody used soft tires. I guess I got out there just a little too soon. And the track was still wet. Well, I tried. Having a pretty good lap though. Get off track, guys. All right, that's the end of the qualifying session. And guess what? We qualified it first. All right. I mean, the track was drier. We did make up, I think, over 3 seconds in that run right there at the end. You would have crashed and burned already, yeah. Look at that. Yes, we had a great lap, and we ran it on intermediates. So, again, it was very slippery out there on those softs. And I'm telling you, I think they should have stuck with the intermediates, because when I went out there on the softs, they were not good enough. So let's chalk that one up as a win. All right, this session, again, it looks like that it's clear right now, and the track is at 76, but it says it's at 77. So. Not sure which one to believe, but yeah, let's go with the dry one for the softs, and let's get the heck out on the track while it's dry. Let's see if the track actually is dry. It looks pretty dry. Looks a lot drier than last time. Oh yeah, this is great. We should run like a 119 or a 120. The most. As soon as I hit the checkered flag, I'm putting on the overtake. Yep. I'm gonna hug these lines. Don't put it on the gravel, right? Really don't want to be bumping over that bump right there either. I kind of want him to stay a little wider. 120. Leclerc with 120. All right, we're at 120.2. That's going to have to do. I think someone's going to might come in at 119.9. Let's see. Our tires, we have only one more. That's for Q2. That's reserved for Q3. So we could actually do... Yeah, because that was our Q1 tire. We could actually do another one if we feel like our lead's in jeopardy here. But since we came in first the first qualifying, we're going to definitely be in the third qualifying. We could just wait and try to use those tires there. I don't think they're going to make us give one back just yet. So let's go ahead and accelerate the time. Is anyone else going to go out for a second? Oh, Lando Norris with a 118 and Verstappen with a 118. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to go back out there. This is for Q3, so let's go ahead and go back out. Is the track going to get any better? Well, I mean, Verstappen and Norris are still out there. Are they going to come? Are they coming in for their pit? Or are they... No, they're running another lap, aren't they? Look at this, Verstappen and Norris. Here, that's what they look like going out there right now. There's Verstappen and Norris right behind them. Yeah, you can see in lap. Oh, they're coming in for the pit. Okay, they're coming in for their pit. Yep. All right, let's get back out to the track then, because I got my nice tire there. And let's go. Let's try to run this thing in 118. I really don't think we can, to be honest with you. That's just so fast. I ran it a little wider there, so I didn't quite jump over that. That was a barrier there. I might have lost about a tenth there. Come on, baby, go. Ooh! Okay, that was a really good lap. Not sure if I can run anything better than that. I'm going to have to run really well, though, in the third qualifying, but that was actually a fantastic lap. 118.891 to beat Lando Norris by less than a tenth, and Max Verstappen 1/1000th less than a tenth. So they definitely got me, though, at the final stage. But that first stage, I actually laid on the overtake button and had a lot of speed going through there. Do you want some tips to get better? Sure, go ahead and write them down. No problem. You can write all the tips that you want. But yeah, that's absolutely. I love tips. All right, so I think that's going to do it for this qualifying session. Let's go ahead and just accelerate the time through. Norris just beat me, actually, on the qualifying, barely. I think he just nipped me there on that qualifying session. Yep. So he's got me at 118.7 to my 118.9. But looks like Perez had a good. He switched teams, by the way, if you remember. So, thank you. That was a really good lap. All right, so we are doing well here. Let's go to the qualifying session number 3, which is where the rubber meets the road, as they say. So let's go to the session info. Again, we've got no rain now, and the rain's kind of died down, so we're looking good. We have a clear track. We've got our Q3 tire, soft tire on, and I say we could change the. No, we really can't change the car setup. We're at Park Firm. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's get out to the track, and let's do this. It's the turns where you go fast left and right. Turn 8, 9, and left, so you lift. You don't need to brake. That is true. That is true. All right, so let's go ahead and get the flying lap. Turns 9 and 10. We don't want to brake there. We'll just lay off the gas. And we are going to cook this thing. I'm probably going to be set on a hot lap, I would think. Yep. That's a tough section. $119,002. It wasn't the best, but it was very close to our best, actually, which was 118.9. So, but we did come in fourth. Look at Alonso out of nowhere gets a 118.5, and then Max Verstappen, of course, and then Norris. I mean, those guys are just so good. It's tough to keep up with them. Look how good they all three are. Those are the top three guys. So, all right. So that was a pretty good one. Let's see here. What else we got? Unfortunately, we've worn all of our tires. This one's not too bad. But you know what? It says lap delta minus 118. I mean, we could try we could try this tire and go back out there with it and see if we get anything better. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's just do it. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can get something a little better, but I think that we're probably going to do slightly worse than what we just did. So we might have to stick with P4, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Yeah, like I said, just a little bit worse than last time. Slightly worn tire there, and maybe a little bit less, less technical, a little more sloppy, in other words. But you know what? I think that's going to be all right. We are probably going to hang on to our fourth unless Leclerc decides to do something here crazy, which I don't think that he did. So, um, all right.
Goodbye for now then, but we are really just getting started. Make sure you join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
All right. So yeah, we hung on to our fourth place there, and we are the only United States driver in the top 10. So that was pretty good. And yeah. Don't drive like grandma, drive like your dear old dad. I like that. All right. Let's see here. We got the 500 max for the pace though, for our ratings, so that's really cool. I like that. All right, let's see here. We are going to go to the race, and we are going to hopefully not crack it up going into the first. Maybe Norris can crack it up again. Boy, I'm telling you, if you missed that Azerbaijan race last year, I think it's episode 19. That was insane. That was just insane. That first turn was just something you'll never forget. So there's a few tricky spots. Careful at turn 5. Curbs are high. Take too much, you'll spin right off the track. Watch the speed limit. Don't cut turn 10 too much. I do cut that thing. That's the fast right at the high speed chicane. Sometimes I do cut it too far. So there's time to be found here if you keep your foot in, but first it's easy to unsettle the car, and second it's easy to get a penalty. Yeah, I don't want to get a penalty. That doesn't sound good. All right, Elena just wants me to beat the teammate. And looks like we are going to be running a very, very wet race. So we may be even running on wets. So I actually might have a chance. We did pass everybody's goals here, so that's cool. Let's see. Can we do any? We do have 482 points. Can we do any? Zhao's looking at the aerodynamics again. We can do the failed part the parts again, so we can get that before the next race. So that's cool. So we'll go ahead and clean up his dirty work for him. And yeah, let's go ahead and go to the race. We got 20 laps here, and on wet, so we probably won't be using all that fuel that it said that we would, because we're not going to be running as fast. So, oh my.
Welcome to Albert Park for the Australian
I don't know. We
Grand
haven't had a
Prix
wet
for many
race in a
years. It
while.
was the
Did we have a
season
wet
opener,
race in
but in
Texas
recent times it fell
last
victim
year?
to the pandemic
Towards the end of the
reshuffling.
season?
I'm happy to say it is
It
now
might have
back
been.
at the heart of the F1
Oh,
calendar.
it's even very wet.
We're
So
close to Port Phillip Bay for today's
This
race
is
at the
gonna be interesting.
3.28-mile Albert Park circuit. It is very bumpy out there on the surface of the racetrack. 14 corners, some of which were remodeled in 2022. We have wet conditions today, so watch out for a safety car at some point during the Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Fernando Alonso yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who will start from P2.
By 9 1,000ths.
Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, the governor, Leclerc, Stroll.
I'm the
Welcome to
governor.
the commentary box overlooking the circuit.
Last
I'm
year
Alex
I was the
James,
rookie.
And joining us for the race today is Naomi
There I
Sheep.
am.
Now, those final hours before a
I
race,
got my
did you have a
kick
routine?
stopper
Every driver certainly has
helmet
their own
on,
way
too.
of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence.
Yes, we heard you say that last year. We don't need to hear you say it again. All right, let's go to our race strategy here. We are going to go to edit strategy. I guess it's not really that much of a strategy. Either you're going to run on wets, or you're going to run on intermediates, and you're going to run 24 seconds slower. So no thanks. We'll go ahead and run 10-10 on full wet tires. that's a pretty easy strategy. That's all we've got. We can go ahead and change up the amount of fuel. It said that that it only says that we were going to use only 32.58, so we can actually drop this down. I mean, if we dropped it down to 32.6, that's what it tells us to do. But even though it's wet, I still think I want a little bit of room just in case. So let's go up to 33.3 and let's just run it there. So this is our customized strategy. We're going to go ahead and we're going to select that, and then let's get out to the track. We'll turn this to none.
Okay, how was that pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
All right, that sounds like a good plan. Let's go ahead and change this to lean, so we won't be using our fuel as much here during the practice lap here, or the formation lap. And then let's just check our tires. I don't know how warm they're going to get out here on this really cold track with all this water on it, but yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to get them a little bit. I don't want to be slipping all over the place, though. That's the thing. I don't want to like hit a wall or something. Can someone clear this windshield? I really like this effect though, with the water going down like that. Because even though we're on an external view, it still wants to obscure your view slightly because it is raining, so you wouldn't have perfect visibility. Look at this. I mean, Verstappen, Norris, and me. Wow. I mean, this is going to be some race. It is really raining. I mean, this is about as wet as it gets, I think, in this game. You see, these guys aren't even trying to warm up their tires at all. They're not going back and forth. They're just running the line, and they're just staying nice and calm. All right, let's get behind Verstappen here. And let's try to stop this thing right on a dime.
Okay, good parking there, mate.
Not bad.
Now we need to make sure we get a great launch.
A little bit behind where I wanted to go, but
keep an eye on the lights.
Not too bad.
The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed.
All right. Yeah, look at this. Okay, people coming through. All those guys on 5th and 6th wanted to take me down, but I didn't let them. Oh, Norris got out of position there. Sorry, Norris. I'm taking your spot. Whoa! I almost put it into the wall. Holy cow. It's wet out here. Boy, it's slippery. Hey, get off me. All right, Alonso, let's not let Verstappen get too far ahead there. You're already out of the DRS zone. I don't think you really want that, do you? Did somebody just put it into a wall behind me? Was that Norris again? Somebody I think hit a wall, but I'm not sure. I really don't want to hit Alonso and wreck up my wing. All right, I don't think we're going to have DRS actually. It's too wet. All right, let's see if I can overtake him here. Oh, my wing. You dog, Alonso. You cut me off and you...
Mind that front wing. It's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
That really chaps my hide. Okay, Alonso, I'm taking you on the inside here. Oh boy, I had him too. And I moved and he moved right in front of me. That's a seasoned vet move, isn't it? Look at Verstappen pulling away. All right, Verstappen, you can't get too far out ahead of me. I'm not going to allow that. Oh my gosh, look at him go. No, you don't. I had to put on the ERS a lot there to just try to keep Alonso from taking over.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push,
Well,
push.
Yeah, just try to get past Verstappen as quickly as you can, you know. No problem. Nothing to it. No, Verstappen's running a great line here. And I got some wing damage, so that's not helping. I can't believe that Alonso just did that.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Green flag.
Oh, somebody spun out somewhere. I'm wondering if we should repair that wing when we go into the pits. Oh my goodness, because I can barely keep it on the track at this point. My arrow's pretty out. Well, that was Russell, I guess, that spun out.
Caution, caution.
Oh.
Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. I don't know why I had the overtake set to on, but that's fine. We're getting it back. We got a virtual safety car there.
The rain's getting lighter now, but it's going to take a while for the track to dry out.
This track's not getting dry, Mark. I mean, you're crazy. We're going to set the ERS and then try to get some back here.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens. There's been an incident on track, but officials aren't looking to push for a safety car right now. Just be careful.
Back to green, I guess. Verstappen is 2.5 seconds ahead of me. Probably going to go bigger than that because I'm telling you, my car is not all the way stable. You can tell right through here. That was a little bit better though.
Okay, mate. Right, that front wing damage is going to hurt us. We've really got to look after it now. Let's put everything into protecting that front wing, please.
I'm gaining a little bit on him. And as I say that, he goes back up by 2.5.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 8.8 seconds.
Yeah, we're just going in. It's the battle between me and Max. Like it is every week. Sometimes Norris gets in there, but he made a mistake. He made a mistake on that first lap, and I pounced on it. And actually, we're gaining a little bit here on Verstappen, so even with the wing damage. That was a little skiddy right through there and lost us about a tenth. Verstappen's still running really fast. I used up a lot of ERS that lap. And I only gained like, what, 2/10? Just gotta try to run clean lines. As they say, clean
I
lines.
definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question the track's drying. We might be in a position to change soon.
Well, that's going to be interesting. Maybe we change to intermediates then. I got the fastest lap that lap. Maybe we change to intermediates then at the pits on lap 10. I think that's the only way that we could beat Verstappen. Because running wets the rest of the race like this, we're just going to stay at about this distance, I think, the entire time. And yeah, the track is getting a little bit drier. You can see the line here, where if we stay within the racing line, it's a drier area than on the sides. Well, Verstappen ran through that section really well. He gained about 2/10 right through there. But I gained another 10th there. It's pretty close. I mean, Verstappen and I are pretty much running the same laps. Boy, it's a really risky move to go out there in intermediates, I think. I'd be concerned about just spinning out. But I just don't see us winning the race like this. And our wing is damaged, but I'm barely able to keep it on the track. Boy, that lost a 10th for sure right there. Oh, this is tough racing right here, I'm telling you. This is not easy. And Verstappen's running so clean. I mean, that was a pretty sloppy lap I just went right there. And now he's got me again by 2.5 seconds. So we've gotten it down to like 2.1, but he runs it so clean every time. He just can't make any mistakes. It's kind of fun though, running this track in the wet. It's a technical track already, so I mean it does make it a little bit easier. But at the same time though, it also makes it extremely precise. So Verstappen just took the fastest lap back.
Really good job with that target, mate.
All right, we got some awareness upgrade there on our points, on our rating, so that's good. But Verstappen's kind of pulling away. I might have to go to intermediates just to try to win it. Or I could stick on wets and just, you know, accept second place. I mean, it would be a tragedy, though, if I went out there in intermediates and sprayed it all over the place, you know? Couldn't keep up, and he's still on wets, and he's just doing fine, and I'm just fighting for, oh, boy, that cost us like 2/10 right there, just in that one curve.
Verstappen's just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yeah, I'm fully aware of that, Mark. He's running a great race, and he's running it clean, and he's better than I am. I get that. I get that. Well, the problem is that we're ahead 5 points in the point rate, right? And so if we put on an intermediate tire and do something stupid and come in 10th or 20th,
Tire condition still looking good.
then we're going to lose a lot of points to him in the points race.
I've got information on Stroll. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Really? Well, how about we do a little pit action here? Get a yellow out and let's get a pit. Oh, I don't really want to run over that thing again. I hate running over that thing. It costs me 2/10 every time I do it. Well, the track is getting a lot drier. Wow, I think, and the rain has died down. I think we got to go to intermediates, right?
Push now, we're boxing this lap.
I think we'll go intermediates and we'll leave the wing as is. That might be I mean, if we replace that wing, we are going to lose a lot of time in the pits. I have it set to auto, which means I don't think that it's going to repair it. Verstappen's 4 seconds.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
All right. All right, this is what it all comes down to. If he stays on wet and he does better than me, then we made a bad decision. But, I mean, we got to try to win this race. Let's go in the pits. Did Verstappen stay out there?
All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
One stop left? What are you talking about?
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Yeah, well, I didn't get my penalty. I'm the only one out here on intermediates. We'll see. I'm able to keep it on the track at least. Feels pretty good, actually. Car feels really good. Everyone's like, why are you so silent? Well, I'm trying to feel the car out, and it actually is feeling pretty good on these intermediates. They actually feel better than the wets did. So, I think this might be pretty good. Why does it want me to pit? What is it doing? Why did it do
That was a heck
that?
of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Hold on. Why is it doing that? I don't know why it wants me to pit again. Well, what's going on here? Yeah, I don't want to go to photo mode. I want to go to options. Wait, that's presets and options? Hold on. No, this is the photo mode. I don't... Tire override. I don't know. I don't want to change any of this. I don't want to go to photo mode. I'm trying to go to options, but... Hold on. Here, okay, here, let's go here. I'm not sure what's going on here and why it's forcing me to go into that, but I have to turn off steering assist. I have to turn off steering assist so that it won't force me into the pits. So let's just see how that goes. All right, I should be able to turn it back on now. There we go. I don't know why it's trying to make me go back into the pit. I'll turn repair the wing damage to no, and maybe that will do it. Or maybe it just wants me to say, hey, I want you to get on those wet tires. You made a bad move.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy. Come on.
Well, come on now. I'm dealing with a whole bunch of things here, Mark. I'm gaining on these guys, though. So don't make me go into the pit, please. And if they do, then I'll just turn the assist off again. If I see that line, I'll turn the assist off and turn it back on. But I am catching these dudes.
Okay, clear.
Okay, good. It's not on.
Okay, slow down.
Oh,
slow
no.
Down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast.
We got
Reduce your
another
pace.
safety car. I think it's by turning that downforce. That was good. Or not the downforce, but turning the auto repair off. I think that allowed me not to have to go into pits. So, as you can see, that wing is damaged. We did not repair it in the pits. I don't think I really wanted a safety car here, did I?
Okay, VSC ending. We're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags.
I'm the only one on intermediate, huh? Return to racing speed. Let's go. Whoa, what was that? That thing kick shot me out there, didn't it? I'm gonna catch these guys. Don't these guys have to pit? I laid on the overtake there, didn't I? And I got myself a purple sector for it. Look at those guys battling out up there. Ooh, I'm right on their tails now. I think I got them. I got you, I got you, I got you. No, I got you. Don't even think about it.
Nice work, mate.
I went
That
wide
puts you
there
up a
just
place.
in case. Boy, I almost got Piastri there. That was close.
Gap to your teammate behind, 6.1 seconds.
Trying to get him on the inside, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. There's Verstappen in fourth, by the way. 1.5 seconds ahead, which is better than where I was before. He's right there in fourth. He's right behind Sainz.
Okay, mate, Piastri ahead. We can't let them hold us up for too long, so let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
All right, so I got 4 laps to push him, or to pass him. This is some racing. This is one of the most exciting races that we've had in this entire series, I think. Let's lay on the overtake a little bit here. Well, we're not going to catch him
No
here.
tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
This is a race. Right on his tail. Well, I had to brake pretty good there, too, not to hit him. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, I
You
did.
made that look easy.
Yeah, I
Nice
did.
work.
That
That's
was
why I
fun.
love working with you. Smashed it.
Yeah, I smashed it. That was fun. All right, Verstappen. You're on wets. I'm on intermediates.
Verstappen's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on a fresh set of wets. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Time last lap, 1:33.9. And you're closing by 0.4 a lap. Keep it going.
The intermediates. Ooh, look at this. Look how close this is. I don't want to hit it because I don't want to damage my wing. I only have one good wing. We're all right here in a line. Whoa! Yeah.
And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Oh, good. Mark agrees finally. Boy, did you see Verstappen come out and hit me? I mean, come on. He had to get a collision warning as well. It wasn't just me. That was crazy. I almost lost it. I cannot believe that I actually saved it there and kept it on the track. That was nuts. Stroll has a problem, right? Didn't they say Stroll has a mechanical problem?
Keep
Don't
managing
do
your
it,
tyres.
Max.
Manage your tyres.
Don't do it, Max. Oh, Alonso's out in front.
Pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
Alonso's out in front. Oh, I really had to lay on the brakes there. I think I'm rubbing up against him. See if I can get him here. Oh yeah, baby. Took the inside and got him. What a race. And if you guys aren't enjoying this race, I don't know if you ever enjoy a race. This is racing in the wet, in the rain, tire choices, virtual safety cars, wing damage right off the bat, Max Verstappen trying to knock me out and trying to kill me. Going to intermediate tires though. That was the key. Because even with this wing damage, I am able to stay right with these guys. And I am right on Stroll's butt. And I'm overtaking him. I'm going out in the wet. Nope, I'm going to take him on the inside. Yeah, baby, what a move. I made him think I was going to go out there.
Great pass.
I made him, he's 14 seconds. Norris is 14 seconds ahead? Seriously? With 3 laps to go? I got no chance to win. But that's okay. I don't have to really win. I just want to stay ahead of Verstappen, right? That's the key. But what a race by Norris. This was his track, wasn't it? Sometimes Norris can really run tracks well, can't he? How about we don't crack this up, though, into the wall? Yeah, but look at me pull away from these guys. All right, Norris, I got you in my sights.
I didn't catch that, mate. Just say it again.
I'll say it again.
Lando ahead. Okay, gap to the car in front, 0.0 seconds. They're on
What?
old wets. Their tyres are 16 laps old. We think they've got one more stop.
Oh!
And the time last lap, 1 minute 33.2. All right, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap.
Norris is going to pit again? He hasn't pit yet. He has not pit. I just got the fast lap of the race. Norris is not pit yet. But there was a glitch there, a bug. Did you hear that? It said 0.0 seconds or something.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving you.
Yeah, don't worry. I have to turn here. Hold on. And I got to turn here as well. And I have to turn here as well, so I can't talk to you yet. Focus. There we go.
Norris just ahead, push for the position. Okay, gap ahead, 13.5 seconds.
There we
They're
go.
on old wets. Their tyres are 17 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time, 1:33.2. This is great, we're gaining by around 9/10 a lap. Keep it up.
Oh, so all we need is 14 more laps. Well, sorry, we only got 2. He better pit. If he doesn't pit and he's able to stay on those tires the rest of the race, we don't win. But if he pits, then I believe we got it. And then our strategy will have paid off. Tell me he's going into the pits. Those tires have really got to be worn at this point, don't they? Because mine said they were going to go down to 50% by the lap 10. He's in the pit. Let's wave to him. Bye-bye, Norris. And we are ahead of Verstappen by 5 seconds.
Zhou's in the pits. That's Zhou in the pits now.
Norris actually got out just in front of Verstappen. Woo, baby, come on now. 1.5 laps to go. Are we going to win this race in the wet after all this with a little torn up wing? You saw the wing kind of come off at the very beginning there. And that was not my fault. I mean, I'm telling you, I did not get a collision warning for that, by the way, with Alonso.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
Don't worry, Mark. I'm not concerned about those. They happen every race. going to intermediates was the key. That was a risk, but it paid off. It paid off. We are so much faster than everybody else in these intermediates. And look at Norris went to intermediate. He's going to hold off Verstappen, and I hope he does. Because less points for Verstappen to be in third rather than second. Just lay on the overtake, see what happens. See how fast we can
Okay,
get.
this is your final lap of the race.
We almost got to 200 miles an hour there. It hasn't really, it's kind of stopped raining for a little bit, maybe barely, but then it kind of rained again, but we're looking good here. And Verstappen's falling back on Norris. Yep. Norris got fresh intermediates. Oh yeah, he's definitely going to come in second, unless he does something really stupid. What a race, everyone. Thanks for watching this and being here with me. This was somewhat unexpected that we won it, but I mean, with the intermediate tires, it was the key, wasn't it? Switching those from wets to intermediates and taking that risk that it was going to be dry enough. And it was just dry enough so that we could pull it off. So, and not cracking it up into the wall when Verstappen wanted to put us 6 feet under. But my friends, we have, let's just get around this turn right here, not spin out, and this one right here, and we have won this race. Yeah, baby! Woohoo!
Mark! Yes, mate!
Yes!
You're a legend! That one was for you, mate.
What a race!
Ah, fantastic drive. That's just fantastic. Amazing. You deserved that race win. Well done,
Oh, that
mate.
was fun. We had plenty of fuel. I looked earlier in the race, and we were still up by like 1.2 or 1.3 laps.
A great
Halfway
race then, and a
into it, a
fantastic
little over
victory
halfway
here
into it,
at
so.
Albert Park.
Well, this just goes to show that the team have fully understood this new set of regulations and they've done a great job to deliver their driver a great car.
We do. We did do a great job with the car. And I got to say, there were some mistakes that I was making at the beginning.
Sauber are on the top step of the podium today. A thrilling race and an excellent result for this team, who have never stopped fighting for P1.
There's Norris and Verstappen. Of course, both of them are on the Red Bull. Norris went to Red Bull, and Perez went to McLaren, I believe. So there's a win for the ages right there. Next week probably won't be as easy because we're going to go back up to 71 difficulty. So, but that one was fun. That was probably the most fun I've had playing this game
I'm
in a
equal
long
parts
time.
exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Yeah, you can see all three of us, Norris, me, and Verstappen, were the only ones with 131s, 131.8, all of us, and just a great race. I mean, the race director will tell us about the incidents. You can see that Alonso was the one who got the warning. They gave me the warning and not Verstappen for the other one? Okay, fine. I don't know about that, but Alonso definitely got the warning for the collision with me. But Alonso came in fourth, so he got what he deserved. I had a great pit stop at 2.4 seconds, optimal. Everybody else, the teammate actually had a great 2.4 pit stop as well. And we pitted at lap 10. So I guess really it was one of two different types of strategies. Was everybody went as wet as long as they possibly could and then went on intermediates. Wow, these guys pit on the second to last lap. Or you went to wet 10 laps on the wet and then went to another 10 laps on the wet. But there's one guy who didn't. And there's the only one guy who went from wets to intermediate. And that guy was the guy who came in first place. So a risky move, but we did it. And you can see our lap times. We started off 134. This one was a the 142 lap was a caution lap. Then we started racing the 133s, 134s, another caution lap here. And then we went on to the intermediates, and that's when we really started rolling. And had these, this was the Max Verstappen lap. That's where I passed him. But yeah, you can see we really started going there nicely, and yeah, it worked out. Norris basically, had his best lap at the very end here, when he was on the intermediate as well. And Verstappen, well, he never went to intermediates. He stayed on the wets, but boy, he had a great last lap there. He had a couple rough laps here. 139 when I was running 138 and 138. And Norris actually ran that one at 133, so he was looking pretty good through there. So that was the race, and we finished that one up. We're not going to watch any highlights or anything. We pretty much saw this race for what it was, and only one flashback, but that was due to the. Well, look at this. We have won this championship rivalry by beating Verstappen in the championship points, I guess, throughout the entire portion of the rivalry. So we got ourselves a 21. I think it's 2100 experience. Can't really see because of the camera, but pretty sure it is. Racecraft awareness and pace. This is going to, this boosted us up now to a 90 rating, and now we're ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Look at these points go up. Incredible. 90 rating now. I think we started off as a 50 rated driver at the very beginning of this career mode. This is something else. Are we going to get another little extra boost here? Not quite, but this is amazing. We have just topped him out. Yeah, we are getting closer to getting those guys up to a tier 3. So nice job. That was, couldn't ask for more, could you, on that week? An exciting race. An amazing bunch of ratings that we just got there. Let's just take a look at the standings here before we go. What's this all about? Ooh. Get a special little interstitial there for the 90 rating. That's kind of nice. Here's my humble apartment. And it looks like we did get some part there. We're showing Lewis Hamilton who's boss. That's Hamilton who's boss, that's for sure. But yeah, let's just take a look at the let's go here and go to the rivals, and you can see that this has been won. The target, I guess, was championship points 71 versus 55. So we have beat him in the first 3 weeks of the season. So that's cool. And then for Hamilton, we need to get to a 91 to win that one outright, but we're on our way for that one. And for Zhao, of course, it's not even close. 6-0, we'll call it. All right, so that's really cool. Let's go ahead and look at the standings. And now we are ahead of him by 16 points. The season results, third for him, and second, first for me. And the only one that kind of has a chance is Norris, but it's going to be really tough for him. We'll look at that trophy we just got there. for the Australia Melbourne track. All right, that is going to do it. Hope you had a great time watching this. I had a great time playing it today. And if you like this episode, go ahead and drop a like. And we will see you in the next one. So take care, and God bless you.